First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. This is the brother Taziar Gabar from Prophets in Babylon, Waco, Texas, under a branch of Prophets in Babylon, Tampa, Florida. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Micah 7, verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire in the streets. Alright, so this is judgment that's going to come upon the daughters of Zion, the women of our nation. And it's been videos lately of these women complaining about being homeless, being attacked by men, fearing for their lives, having it hard, and just in trouble. Which is signs, the Lord is humbling these women, and it's going to happen on a mass scale soon, whenever we fully get off in this thing and the society is completely crashed. You can no longer call the cops. You can no longer use the system to your advantage. These women are going to be left vulnerable at a bad estate, especially these women that have come across men of the Lord that was blessed to get a man of the Lord and they blew it, whether it be by committing adultery or running him off, or however the relationship failed. They're going to get it the worst. And best believe it's going to hit home run once these prophecies starts coming to pass and they see it. Because for one, they're going to remember what was taught to them. Alright, so Micah 7:10, then she that is my enemy. Alright, these women are the women of our nation, are our enemy, especially being the so-called black women, because this devil Esau, he has used them against us, giving them this free liberty, freedom to be a harlot, government assistance. All right, free to do whatever, hit on men, cause havoc. All right, put men on child support, have 8 abortions. So they was given this free liberty with no judgment behind it. All right, it was given this by this man, this Edomite. All right, so the Lord has allowed it to go on for so long, because ultimately it was a punishment on the Israelite man. Thy wife shall be a harlot in the streets. All right, it's one of the many. But the Lord allowed this to go on. The woman getting all this free liberty, and he put the spirit on this devil to set it up this way so it can destroy us, and he succeeded. forgot what it's called. Having the woman make more money than us, all that is systemly controlled. But once that's taken away, and all of that freedom and liberty that this devil have gave them, it has made them our enemy. Because woman respects power, so that's why these women are flocking to these Edomites. All right. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me. So in this day, in Jacob's trouble, when the men of the Lord starts getting favor from our power, so when the Lord starts giving men power, spiritual powers, start dealing with us at a high level, showing favor, all right, they're gonna be in shame. They're gonna see, especially these women that have done men of the Lord wrong, they're gonna see that we've been right the whole time. So she gonna sit in shame with her head down. So that shame's gonna cover her. Where is the Lord thy power? And a lot of women have mocked us, saying when Yahweh Shai is gonna come, and and they're slowly trying to weasel their way back to brothers, whether it be exes or women shooting a shot. All right, so my eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as a mire of the streets. And that's happening now. These women are catching hella trouble. I saw a video from earlier about GMS Kansas City. He did a video on this woman, how she just got to walk on her dog, and this Jake she was dealing with just came up in her house, and she was like, how'd you get up in here? I locked the door. And he was like, nah, you left it open. And she second guessed herself. She was like, oh, because she had just got to walking her dog. Then dude started talking crazy, talking about just roughly paraphrasing. He was like, I know you a fed or whatever. And then he was like, matter of fact, come with me to the dog park. And it was late at night. It was like 11 a.m. Not 11 a.m., but like nighttime, shoot. Then she was like, nah. Then dude started getting crazy. He was like, I could kill you right now. Then she realized she didn't leave the door locked. So dude had a key the whole time, just stalking her. She started crying, telling the story. So these women, they're gonna need protection in that day, and only a small remnant is gonna get that protection from the man of the Lord. So it's a lot of judgment that's gonna come upon these women. All right. A hell of a lot of judgment. So, and with that, that's going to bring in Isaiah 4:1, which you brothers know. It's Isaiah 13. And 16. Their children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. You know what wives? Their wives ravished. They're going to be taken by force. So, and women are spoiled. So, the Lord's going to send mass judgment upon these women. All right. If you're a sincere woman, Lord willing, you repent and pray for a man of the Lord. If you got a man, pray that the Lord protect you and your husband, your household. But yeah, with that, I'm going to close out, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Kakadash. I'm the brother Tahir Gabar. The bonus to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace, salutations to the hopeful elect. I'm going to say shalom.
Guess what the fuck just happened to me? Literally, hold on. Yeah, so, remember that maintenance man? So, he's like really going through it. Him and his kid are like staying in an extended stay. They're in between leases, whatever. He's a convicted felon. Did 10 years in the pen. So, he's telling me he's struggling, don't have money, all this stuff. I have so much extra food, like extra food portions frozen in my freezer. So I'm like, hey, come pick up some food, right? So this nigga come over, he used a key to get in my shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? And he like, oh yeah, your door was unlocked. I'm like, not really, no it wasn't. Like, but I just, kind of skirt past it because I'm like, I had just come in from walking Ash, so I'm like, maybe it was. Like, I had to second guess myself. So I'm like, So we get to talking, and he's like talking about how he feel like he's marked, he's cursed, all this stuff, and I'm like, whoa, right? So he's like going. He's like, all this stuff is happening to him with his insurance. He was in a car accident in December. They not trying to pay for shit. It's like all this stuff like going on with him. He trying to, I don't know what the fuck. Like literally at this point, I don't even know what was true out of his mouth. So then he was like, yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm going home with my wife and kids. And I'm like, wife and kids? Where did that come from? Mind y'all, we have been friends for like 5 months at this point, and he ain't never mentioned no wife and kids. He had mentioned the one kid. He had one kid from a past relationship. So I'm like, what the hell? And then I was like, why is that relevant to me though? Like, but I'm like, okay. So then I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, yeah, I know you fed. Go ahead, call the police on me. I know you working with them. Da 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 da. I'm like. So at this point, I know he tripping. I'm like, yeah, you need to go. And whatever key you just used to get in here, you need to leave that. He was like, what? Man, you don't even know fuck wrong with you, bitch. I start going crazy, y'all. I'm talking about going crazy, right? He like, matter of fact, come to the dog park with me. I want to show you something. And then Ash started going crazy. Ash started like fucking snarling, growling, all that shit. So I'm like, no, I'm not going up to the dog park with you. I don't go nowhere dark and shit. He was like, yeah. He was like, I could really kill you right now if I wanted to. So I grabbed the leash, I grabbed Ashley, and I fucking sprinted out of my apartment. And I went over by the leasing office because there's no cameras on this property except by the leasing office, by the pool. So I went by the pool, and I was hiding behind a pillar for like 40 minutes before APD came. Like, so yeah, basically I gave my